Hello Aries and welcome to my channel Green Lion Goddess Tarot. This is your mid-month reading for February and let's see what's coming in. Ooh, very nice. We have Awakening. Look at this. Number 20, Renewal and Enlightenment. It's like you're the beautiful peacock about to shimmer and shine and glow, and there's something really beautiful that's ready to awaken within, that is ready to shine. So it's really lovely, this beautiful awakening. And, you know, it does feel a little bit like this is, it's like a culmination energy as well. Like you might have been going through a real challenging process or challenging time. And it's like, now it's something's ready to shine through that process. Something's ready to shine here. So let me see. Let's pull some more cards and see what's coming in. So Aries, very excited to announce that I have just started a Patreon community. So I'm seeing this as a second channel, something where I can offer a whole heap of more content, premium content. So things like astrology updates, meditations, tutorials about working with energy and quantum realm, anything like that. Plus you'll have access to all the extendeds, discounts on personal readings. And if you sign up in the first 2 weeks, you get a free 10-minute reading. So let's see what's shifting and changing for you. You've got Hanged Man. Yeah, this is it. Sword 8 and Hanged Man. This is where something's been stagnant and it felt like, oh, nothing's happening here, or just feeling restricted, or feeling like, but I think part of the process of that stagnant energy was understanding. I feel like there's been a bit of a review process that's come in with this about what it is that needs to let go, what needs to be let go of. Some of you, this could mean feeling like worried about money in some way, or feeling restricted about options around money. Doesn't have to be that, but that is something that comes in with this as well. So let's see. It's like having to overcome limitations. So let's see what else is coming through for you, Aries. What else is coming in? I mean, they're just two very different energies. This Hangman and Sword 8 energies is like, ooh, but the Awakening energy is like, oh my gosh, okay, ta-da, everything's about to shift and change. So that's great. Okay, so let's see what else is coming in for Aries in the second half of February. I mean, you've got Jupiter in your sign at the moment, Aries. It's bringing in like a lot of opportunity to expand and grow. And so, the Lovers card, okay, crossed by the Ace of Swords. Perhaps there's been choices or a big choice in front of you that hasn't been clear. And this could be related to another person in your life. We've got the Ace of Cups. So we've got it could be related to love or looking for love. We've got the Empress. Yeah, look at this. It just kind of turns around. So we've got the Empress and the Awakening energy. The Knight of Swords. We've got the Ten of Swords. The Page of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups. Okay, fulfillment and abundance coming in for you. But, looking at this energy where you're at the moment, you're like, I'm not feeling that or expecting that. But I feel like it's because, and the Five of Wands, there's been, a bit of a battle or a test or a challenge here in some way, shape or form. The Five of Wands can be competitive. So maybe it's like, it's been hard to be seen out in the world or to shine out in the world when there's so many people wanting the same thing. But it's kind of like, the universe has kept you in a bit of a restricted space for the moment, but it's all about to shift and change, which is really nice. We've got the Lovers as the main energy, as the situation, and the Lovers represents a choice, but it can be a choice in anything in your life. But I do think that there's a lot of love energy coming in, a choice in love. We've got love and money, the fact we've got Venus, we've got the Empress coming up. So like I said with the Hanged Man, that's sometimes when it feels like money's going in the wrong direction, or it feels like money's going out faster than it's coming in, or something like that can be happening where it's like, I've got to turn this situation around. And it could be the same with love. It just feels like, something's going in the wrong direction here, or just even stagnant as well. But so the Lovers card feels like, okay, you've got a choice in front of you what to do with this situation that feels like it's perhaps going in a direction that you're not happy with at this moment. And it's crossed by the Ace of Swords, which is So like I said, this could be something that's going on within a relationship, or it's the search for love, or it's something to do with your relationship with money. It's like, oh, I've got to put a stop to this trend that's happening here. So crossed by the Ace of Swords is that either the clarity isn't there, or it feels like you can't speak up about it in some way, shape or form, or it's hard to communicate or talk about. That could come through with that as well. So we have in your conscious mind the Death card though, because this is looking for transformation, looking to end a pattern or a cycle that's come through here where you're going, that's going in the wrong way. So the Death card is definitely like possibly like very, very intense energy. It could be just seeing this sense of you're kind of moving through a very intense energy where some feelings were quite stagnant, or some old energy that you're kind of moving from Aquarius season into Pisces season. So yeah, the Pisces energy, it's a mutable water sign. It's the last sign of the zodiac. So it's all about moving through the emotional waters that you're ready to let go of on a spiritual level. And the Hanged Man is saying that perhaps it's been there stagnant for a while. It's been stagnant, restricted space, or that there's something around that has been stagnated because something hasn't been said or communicated, or something's not clear. And that's what's been, is transforming. It feels like it's over a much longer cycle or a longer period with the Death card coming through. But nonetheless, it's a sense of you're ending that cycle and transforming it, which is why you're coming out as the peacock. So you're at the tail end of a really, really long cycle. And the base, the root of it is the Ace of Cups. It's about love. It's about healing. It's about healing your heart with the Ace of Cups. It's about stepping into new energies where your heart is opening to new things, and you're getting ready to start new cycles or to feel differently. So yeah, it's a beautiful energy. In the recent past, we have the Four of Swords, which is the Five of Swords. So this is a conflict, like there's been something inside your mind, or perhaps you've been fighting with someone, or there's been some disagreement, or like I said, something that's been unclear or left unsaid, or it can just be those little jibey kind of remarks that get under your skin that you think, is this enough for me to be saying something about? But this could just be conflict in general, breakups, conflicts within relationships, within what's gone on inside your heart. And it felt like there's some kind of a fallout with where you've been hurt emotionally here, or you've held on too long to something emotionally or someone emotionally, that it kept you in a bit of a cage, almost like a restricted space where it was like a bit stagnant. So it really feels like, and this could be just a pattern within a relationship, but it's just like I said, his roots are longer, like it's a long-term pattern. So if you're been in a long-term relationship, perhaps that's something that started a long time ago. But if it's not, if it's impacting a relationship now, or the search for a relationship, then it's potentially related to someone else in the past. So its roots are a long way back in the past. But yeah, this is where things start to shift and change, and love is transforming in your life, healing love, wounds around love, cycles around love. And this could just be where there's been nothing happening, or you're wanting more happening. And in comes the Empress, almost like out of the blue. It's like, how did that happen? You've got the Empress and, things are looking really good, feeling like the peacock, feeling like the Empress. This is like feeling really abundant, feeling loved, or attracting love, or big love, attracting abundance towards you. So love or money with the Empress, it's time to reap the harvest. And you're kind of like, well, it didn't feel like I was doing anything. And it's time to reap the harvest and time to shine. But you have been, it's been a deep emotional journey, but it's slow moving. It's happened over such a long time. The Death card is Pluto, and so Pluto is in its last degree. It's at an anaretic degree, which is endings, completions, and it's at that sense of it's at the last degree of Capricorn, which is saying it's time, whatever it is that you've been working on since 2008, this is the final, over the last year or two, next 2023 and 2024, there's a sense of really going over this sense and being able to finally let this go and to heal this older cycle that's coming through. So you're presenting as the Knight of Wands, which is like, can we hurry this up, please? I'm a little bit impatient. Mars rules your sign, Aries, but it also rules Scorpio as well. So the Scorpio Mars is a bit different. It's a bit more than Mars at nighttime as opposed to Mars at day. It's Mars that's very strategic and will do things behind the scenes, and you might not necessarily know it's happening, as opposed to your Mars, which is very much up in the open, like I'm just going for it. So, it's very much different. So it's kind of like, can we hurry this up, please? Why is this so slow? But the Knight of Swords is kind of like this determination, like there might be a lot going on inside your mind. And it's kind of like, I'm just determined to kind of cut the ties with this. And that's exactly what's happening here with the Ten of Swords. This is cutting the tie. Quite literally, this is the ending, the completion. So you're right at the very tail end of it now, where it's just finally closing the chapter, finding closure with a situation in your life. The darkness is lifting. There is a new dawn. We can see with the Death card, there's a new dawn coming in as well. And interestingly, we see with the Lovers that the sun is shining above them in spirit. The sun is starting to come out, but it's clouded down here on earth. And that's what this Ace of Swords is saying, that it's clouded. It's not clear, but it is definitely ending. There's something ending which has taken up a lot of space inside your mind is what I'm trying to say. I was going to say emotions and mind at the same time, and I got moaned in your mind. Okay. And also how that's affected your emotional body as well. So it's like kind of when you're thinking about an old relationship or thinking about somebody, and it's what are you processing? Even you might be feeling this in your stomach area, but okay, so hopes and fears, the Page of Pentacles. It's like, okay, I just want the new to come in. And this is it. It's new. The world is your oyster. Suddenly you're starting to shine. There's abundance coming back, or you're starting to enjoy things a little bit more, or the pleasure's starting to come back. And where this energy here that's been the longer term cycle has taken the shine or the shimmer off something and felt stagnant and grey, that colour is starting to come back in that area of your life and starting to glow and shine, which is really lovely. So yeah, you're reaping the benefits of the seeds that you planted here a long, long time ago. And that's potentially going to be deeply fulfilling because it's such a long cycle. And even at the time when you're in the middle of it, it might have felt like, why? This is just like, why am I here? And why am I going through all of this? And it's almost like things are starting to culminate. Things are starting to make sense. And it's like, I feel like I'm on the other side now. So yeah, this is really seeing a lot of growth that has come in. This beautiful bush is flourishing here, and this is the card of fulfillment. So it's beautiful. It really is. So it's like chalk and cheese, quite literally. Like this feeling's like blur, and this feeling's like, oh my gosh, this feels really good. So it kind of shifts and changes. And so we have as an overall energy the Five of Wands. Like I said, I think this has been something that you've been struggling with, and potentially for a long time. So it does represent a struggle or a battle, the Five of Wands. So let's pull an affirmation card for you, Aries, and see what's coming in. We've got, I am worth loving. Yes, 100%. I do not have to earn love. I'm lovable because I exist. Exactly. That's what the message is saying here of the Ace of Cups and the Death card, transforming messages of love that are happening deep down here. It can also be like, I feel like it's happening a lot in the base chakra, which is connected to your sexuality as well, and also connected to your sexual expression or sexual connection to your body. And it's also about releasing fear and any kind of old blocks related to your ancestry or where you belong in the world, a sense of feeling like you didn't belong for whatever reason. Just the base chakra, I'm kind of getting, you could do a bit of healing around that. It says, I do not have to earn love. I'm lovable because I exist. Yes. Others reflect the love I have for myself. Fantastic. So I'm getting base and sacral, so red and orange, a lot of orange, and also the bottom three actually, and solar plexus. We've got yellow, gold, orange, and red. Really feeling that, in those three chakras. If you can wear those colors or work with crystals those colors, or just do a chakra kind of cleanse, that can really help with this as well, like kind of help move it on a little bit if it's kind of feeling like it's gone a bit slow. But like I said, this is, you're probably getting a real sense of it's because Pluto's moving into Aquarius next month, and that's a big shift and change. But then it does retrograde back into the final degrees of Capricorn again over the end of the second half of 2023 and some of 2024. So this is kind of, you're going to be going back and forth over this energy for the next couple of years, but now is a real push and opportunity to really release a lot of it. So we have, oh, beautiful. The little angel. Okay, wow. Gosh, that is so really cute, the little angel. Immediately I get it's like your prayers are being answered here. It is. It's like the angels are listening, the angels are watching, the angels are helping you. And it's also like you're connecting to this beautiful higher frequency when you are like this beautiful peacock that comes out, or the empress. And it's like, ta-da, I'm shimmering and shining like an angel. I've got that higher. It's a frequency upgrade that's occurring here as well, Aries, that you're going to, like, that's the sense of feeling seen, or that people are going to notice you. And it can be feel like a real shift in energy that's coming through. So that's your reading. Exciting stuff happening for you here, I would say. So yeah, just a reminder, if you'd like to join the Patreon community and support my channel and the content that's made on this channel, and go check it out, you'll get a free 10-minute reading. And the link is in the description box below. And please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment, Aries. Love to read your comments. That also helps with the algorithm, helps the channel grow. And take care.